Oh, hey guys.
So we've been thinking that we should hang out tomorrow.
Yeah, we can go to the park and go to the cafe, get some drinks, and play some basketball.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so does 12:30 work for everyone?
That's fine.
What are you guys doing? Hello? Hello, do y'all hear me?
Oh, hey.
Okay, you guys, this isn't helping. There's a problem. You should really be hanging out outside. That was the original plan anyways, right? Instead, you're just sitting in here trapped on your phones.
Yeah, guys, we set this up for nothing if we're just gonna be on our phones.
Wait, guys, it's been an hour. I mean, we still have a little more time left. I mean, even if we do have less time, we could still make the most out of it.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's just go get something to eat because I'm starving.
Well, it's 1:30, you should be.
Yeah, and how about we leave our phones here so that we don't get distracted again?
Yeah, as long as I get a latte, I'm happy.
Great, this makes me so happy. Y'all have fun.
How much has communication changed from when you were a kid and how kids communicate today?
Communication's changed a lot since I was a child because I was a child in the 70s and the 80s. So that was a very long time ago. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have FaceTime. So you basically just talked on the phone and it had to be in real time. We actually could leave messages on an answering machine, which you probably don't even know what that is, but kind of like leaving a message on the phone today. And I think communication is really fast now, where before, when we were growing up, you would just have to wait. You couldn't get in touch with someone. You'd have to wait and call back. We'd use a payphone. So I don't know if you guys know what a payphone is, but you would have to pay to call home from wherever you were, either the skating rink or the movies or whatever. So it's changed a lot. Some for the better, but some not.
Yeah. Sounds a lot better.
How has communication changed from now and how it was whenever you were younger?
Well, communication has changed a lot since I was y'all's age. The first way it's changed is in the olden days, we used to write notes to one another, actually with pencils and pens, and we would write notes, and then we would fold them up real fancy like, and then give them to the people in the hall as we were walking down the hall, because we couldn't text people. There were no devices, okay? The other thing is when you called your friend, because we didn't have cell phones, like nobody had their own cell phones back then, you had to call their house, which meant that their parents might answer the phone and you'd have to say, hey, is so-and-so there? And then you'd have to like actually talk to the people's parents every time you called, every time you communicated. Could y'all handle that? No. That's it.
Thank you.
What I think you're trying to say is, due to the rise of personal technology on the desktops, in our pockets, are students paying less attention because they have those devices? And I would say yes, and I would say it's not just students, I'd say it's all of us. We, as a species, do not know how to be bored anymore. Our attention span was not very large to begin with, and it's gotten even smaller. And that certainly is true for an 11, 12, 13, or 14-year-old. See, the problem is we have got to be able to we've got to be able to be content, we've got to be able to move forward without having to scroll on a rectangle in our hand at all times. So absolutely, I don't think it's just students, I do think it's adults as well. We've got to be more disciplined, we've got to learn when to put the phone down.
Mm-hmm. How much has communication changed from when you were a kid to how kids communicate today?
A lot. When I was a kid, we did, we had something called AIM. And that was a big deal because AOL Instant Messenger. So you would get home. We didn't all have cell phones yet. So you'd get home and you would get online and talk to your friends chatting like that. And if you wanted to hang out with your friends, you couldn't do it with like a FaceTime, right? So one of the things I find really interesting is that like kids now, fewer of them get driver's license when they turn 16. Whereas like when I was a kid, that was the only way you were gonna hang out with your friends, was drive to them. So I think a lot has changed, and some for the better, some not.
How do you think technology changed the way students have learned now and the way they used to?
Again, it's changed a lot. I know you guys all hate iReady and iExcel, right? But when I was a kid, we would get a grammar book that was like as thick as a Bible, and we would have to do like 40 questions and write it all out, and then we wouldn't know if we were right or wrong until the next day. And it took class time for them to read it out and say the right answer. So stuff is a lot faster now, and that's kind of good, probably. But I know it's annoying to you all. The other thing that I think is interesting is I was very unorganized when I was in 8th grade, and like the computer, that's very helpful. It would have been helpful to me as an 8th grader to like be able to have files and have it all there. And even as a teacher, like I'm so glad I don't have to walk home with like a ton of papers every night. So that helps me stay organized.
Do you think more people spend more time on their phones than they used to?
Absolutely. People are on their phones way more than they used to be.
What's your favorite things to do with your friends?
Probably to play or talk about sports.
I like to do volleyball with my friends because all my friends do volleyball.
Probably talk about football.
Probably like to fight each other, wrestle, you know.
My favorite thing to do with my friends is probably when we're all on the phone talking, playing video games with each other because it gets really funny really fast.
How much time do you spend on your phone when you're with your friends?
Like a couple hours, like 2 or 3.
I spend a lot more time on my phone than I do with my friends and family.
Like 5 hours.
So talk to your friends in person or on the phone?
Probably on the phone because we can all talk at once, and if you're just with like a few people, there's no point.
I would say in person.
In person?
I'd rather talk to them in person because it's more, because on the phone they like record stuff, like what you say and stuff. And it'd be better if they can record in person.
In person because like I get to see your faces and like just like the expressions, and it's more funny.
Well, I never answer any of my phone calls, so probably in person.
In person because I don't really like talking on the phone that much.
In person because the conversations are more fun.
Probably in person.
When you're with your friends, are you usually on y'all's phones or just talking?
We're just normally talking to each other.
I'm usually talking because I like to talk.
Do you think more students pay less attention since since what? Maddie. Okay. Do you think students pay less or do you think more students pay less attention since Jasper.
Okay, so what am I saying? Let me see that. Do you think more students have spent less time doing what?
No. Hang on. I got this.
You just want me to talk?
Okay. Do you think more students have do you think
2 minutes.
do you think more students pay less attention since electronics and stuff has been made?
What I think you're trying to say is,
How much time do you spend with your How much time do you spend with your friend while you are How much time do you spend on your friends with your phone? How much would you rather talk to your friends? Okay.
How much more time do you spend on your phone than with your friends or family?
Like 5 hours.
First off, I'm walking in the hallway, but oh my gosh, she ran into me again. But anyways, I mean, I guess she just gonna be appearing all the time.
Back today with another video. We're today here at school, and yesterday I got a recognition for being kind.
Boom. Okay, so boom.
Have a great day,
Oh,
guys. Like and
so
subscribe.
right now we are sitting here. We were filming a video, okay? But we're done with this clip. So what are we doing now?
We're gonna do the rest of the script.
Yay! Yay! So we are going to be vlogging the rest of our day, or our 20 minutes left that we have here.
So boom.
Well, actually, wait. No, we have like 10.